Okay. Okay. No, boy.
Yes, sir.
The seats are ready. I'm not going to drive.
That's fine, sir.
Hey.
We no go gree what I say for anyone. NPP for say 2024 yamu today are not going to gree for anyone. Encrophobia bleedy ene in summer abeto ya proso no eni nyan wey gangantoa atmospheric campaign and I said tall and ene no koso ewo Ashanti region. Mama himself the baba so mu say ene no His Excellency Vice President Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia wo bepiemu ewo Ashanti region wo de the campaign tour no ahihye so a enya asem ketwa na we massive crowd that were pulling ewo Ashanti region ani nyan edonti na me ka say 2024 year mu to na surprisingly no nipa bi ene no watwe ni ti adjoin Bawumia ewo ne campaign bus ene ne bo apro ewo Ashanti region me ba so mo no so wani hu na wasote a ebeja wo sebio mirikatuo e wo social media so esanse nipai oyo bi a wo sombo e de ma NPP amanyoko no after say omkoto flag bearership race no na mente me ho ase bi e ba eye party ni unim sari pakoye ne no wadwane Bawumia e wo ne campaign bus a sebio video amede kwa akokire no kwa no wote Bawumia nchempe a omudi nkomo sere ode na ye sifomo chiachia nkrofo wa Ashanti region ebe owanwa surprisingly no unim say eyo ni munyamfo honorable Canadian Japan okompre ko nei obepiem Ashanti region video ye kwa akohedi di adanse se ampa waje atumu se na ya Joseph Mponko de wokunkom the general secretary of the New Patriotic Party beka say the reconciliation bi akosoma nkrofo bi no monte omo asno mo kom abom amom the massive support as supporting Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ahead 2024 general election about to eda janimno kama wani mboremu ewo NPP akache Ashanti region wo bra enei honorable Kennedy Agyapong okompreko astorming Ashanti region together with Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia na omote campaign bus mu campaign chencherenche towards general election about to ayebabeto ne ba ensando na wo haide babeso mo ewo afidikesi.
Okay. No, boy.
Yes, sir.
The seats are ready. I'm not going to drive.
That's fine, sir.
Hey.
Madam Chief of Staff, Ministers of State, Members of Parliament, my good friend Professor Dimensa, our regional party chairman, national party chairman, very good senior aides who have accompanied me here, my fellow professionals. I still consider myself a professional. I'm very happy to be with you this evening. I have been going around the country, and this is the 16th region that I am in this first round of campaigning. And I sort of am looking for all the ideas that I can get as I put this manifesto together. And so I insisted that this meeting should be organized so that we have a chance to exchange ideas and I get a sense of the feeling, because wisdom doesn't have one person having it. We have it all over. And I know that as professionals, you eat, sleep, and drink every day about Ghana's problems. That is usually what we go through. We are always thinking about problems, analyzing problems, and proffering solutions to problems across. So I know you have thought through many issues. I want us to have an interaction, so I'm hoping that I don't go too deep in terms of length of time, so that we have some time to have a little bit of interaction, that I can respond to some of your suggestions and your questions. Fundamentally, I have generally been focused since I became vice president on trying to put in place certain foundations, certain pillars for this economy, foundations that were not there since independence. In fact, 14 years ago, I took some time off to be a visiting scholar at Oxford University in the UK. And when I was there, I wrote a book on economic development, basically looking at Ghana and actually Africa and Ghana. And in that book, I was focusing on the things that as a continent and as a country, we needed to be doing. And nobody will tell us to do those things. If we didn't do it, we'll continue. So I talked in the last 2 paragraphs of that book about the unwritten rules of the game, basically saying that internationally we are in a competitive game. Let us make no mistake to think that any country is giving us charity, because every country is competing with us and every country wants to win that game. And so they only give us charity to the extent that we don't come to defeat them in the competitive game. So when you are in this game internationally, or the game of international development, if you decide to enter the field and don't have a goalkeeper, your opponents will not tell you that you don't have a goalkeeper. They'll keep scoring the goals. And you have to make up your mind that you need a goalkeeper. And these, for me, I said, were some of the unwritten rules of the game. This was before I became vice president. Of course, this was 14 years ago that I published this particular book. And so I was raising the basic issue that the world is moving into the 4th industrial revolution. We are moving into the digital age. The world of STEM, the world of robotics, the world of AI, it is inevitable that this is the direction that we are going into. And so countries such as Ghana need to get ready. Nobody, at that time I was writing, I said, nobody is going to come and tell you to have a national ID card. We've not had it for 60 years, and nobody was going to come and tell us. We had to make that decision to have a national ID card. Nobody will tell us that we should have an address system. But you know that no country can function in the modern world without an address system. You go to the US, go to the UK, any advanced country, and collapse their address system. That country will collapse, will stop immediately, because everything revolves around address systems in the economy. And so if you don't have addresses, those economies cannot function. And so I came to government with the mindset, and this is what I set out in the book at that time, that we can do virtually what every advanced country has done. It is possible for us to even do better. And so I want to move, because for the longest time we stay with problems and problems and problems, and we don't solve the problems. We go around the problems, but we don't really solve the problems. And so my view was that we can be like a South Korea, we can be like a Singapore, we can be like a UAE, Dubai, we can be like
Abusafo nsem we bi anene no trend e wo social media no so adwoa media ba besomo e wo afidikesie so we eye oga wari ase amagani amagashia ni hu amagawo na akofo bi nim so na bu Canada Japan kompre konkobe yese Alan John kodwoche maten ho e de free party nim lalai esan say honorable Canada Japan kompre ko so no de wabre party ni ho ye ka finance a wo ka hu bi sebi nkrofo mu de mo resources abo MPP amanyoko no ka hu nti sebi obetene ka ansana empo boko ne krechi nti nei ubepemu e wa Ashanti regional table na 10 na we massive campaign na Kennedy ye dey support Bawumia who say yes afi no amagani amagashia ani behu amagawo e wo year 2024 general election about one nkrofo bi bridi wari ase asana ka kire Agyapong enemy di mani edi NPP for no achi titu ene Ashanti region sasa Ashanti region ana yedi ejuma de be sibia no ye be fa de ba besomo e wo afiriki
eba enchansen papa de bodan so pa de a eno ane adabo roofings en raste resist heat ana fe ensam feeding so na ni premium color materials o de bodan so nti oma warranty mo arishemu se wo pe adabo roofings e wo kumase ne mpatamu a fo ani kire ehwa overseas junction e wo enkran ene ne mpatamu so odi wani be kire Pokuasi station wa na ni main factory de e wo fancy a eben mupa fre adabo na ne wo mu ni dwa esan se fa enchansen papa de bodan so pa de a o mu ni kenkon obi ani ho